We got Tripper Loco. What's going on, G?
What's up, Raza? It's Tripper motherfucking Loco in the place to be.
Oh yeah. And yeah, so we want to get a little bit into your story and shit. You know what I mean, the origins of Tripper Loco and shit. How was it growing up for you, G?
You know, growing up, man, I grew up with a bunch of gang members, man. Growing up in San Gabriel Valley, city of Rosemead. All my family gangbang, Lomas. I was a little youngster, always kicking back, fucking trying to go outside when they're bumping oldies, barbecuing and shit. Tell me, go in the house. I was always fucking trying to follow, man. And yeah, until I got busted and shit, I just in and out of jail all my life, man.
Damn. So you're basically you're kind of like me, where it's like a multi-generational shit, like parents in that shit, fucking other family members in it. So that's kind of how you were growing up and shit.
Yeah, man, it's just in the bloodline, that's the way I grew up, man, and that's what I was meant to be.
Yeah. And how was it for like I know I had this issue growing up where I seen like, my parents gang members and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, like if the cops are against them, the cops are against me. You know what I mean?
That's
right. Embrace that bad guy mentality. Did you have a similar situation, or did that just kind of come later in life?
I think it came later when used to get harassed all the time by them just for the way we look, the way we dress. Because back in our days, well, I still dress like this. Some things never change. Just dress gang banged out, man, and cops they love fucking with us, and I just learned to hate them, man, just the way they act and shit,
Yeah. Kind of felt like they undermined you and fucking treated you less than human and shit.
Right.
Yeah. And how old were you the first time you got busted?
I was 12 years old, man. Went to juvenile hall for GTA.
The phone kind of cut out there. You said 12 years old?
Yeah, I was 12 years old. I got busted for a GTA. I'm driving a car without the owner's consent.
Yeah.
Joyriding. Yeah, joyriding.
And you were the driver or you were a passenger?
No, I was a passenger, man. And they gave me a couple months in juvenile hall. But since then, since then, that's when my career, what do you call it? Jail career. That's when it kept going, man. Because when I got out, kept going back in, man, for stupid shit, violations after violations, and by the time you knew it, man, I fucking just made my way up to the county, to prison and shit, man. So yeah, just 12 years old, I've been locked up all my life pretty much. Only time I've been out was like probably 3-6 months, and I go right back in, man, for a couple months. It's just ongoing, in and out.
Well, let's get into a little bit of that. Now you said the first time you got busted, you were 12. So you're Rosemead. You guys go to Central, right?
Rosemead, I went all over, man. I didn't go to Shore High School. I went to Montebello High School. I went to Rosemead High School. I went to Eastmont, and there's a school called SEA. That's where you put the trouble kids that get the fuck up. You can't go to regular school. You put them in like a probation school. It's called SEA. It's right there in East LA.
I met the juvenile hall though. You guys go to Central or LP?
Oh, Central.
Yeah.
San Fernando Valley, they go to LP.
Yeah. Well. Actually, Monte too. Monte that way, all the way to Pomona. You go to LP too.
Oh,
Unless you're in South del Monte, you go to Central. You know what I mean? So fucking it's a trip and shit. So how was it? 12 years old being in Central.
I'm not gonna lie, man. My first day, I missed home. I was crying like a baby. I was in the South Block by myself, and I tell everybody, if they would have let me go the next day, I probably wouldn't have been a gangster to this day, man. I would have just left the life. But what happened was I got used to it. One day led to 2 days, 3 days led to 4 days, and all of a sudden now I'm getting comfortable. Now I'm adapting to society in there, fighting and showing how down you are, just by sticking up for yourself, and it felt good, man. But if I didn't know all that shit, if they would let me out the next day, I wouldn't even be here right now. I would have been a square dude, man.
Yeah. And how was it like? How was your first fight in there? Like, were you pumped up, or were you like fucking like, oh shit, this got to happen, or were you just like, no more? I mean,
I had another race come at me. He was an African man. He told me, he said, we're gonna catch that fade. I'm like, what's a fade? I'm like, what? It's the slang words that you learn in there. South Central uses different words as we use in San Gabriel Valley. I was like, what's a fade, dog? And the homie was like, yeah, he wants to get down with you, man. So that's how it was in camp. I mean, in juvenile hall, staff used to let us get down in the cell blocks, like one-on-one and shit.
Yeah.
It was active, man. You either lost or you won. I lost a lot of fights. That's how I learned how to fight.
Yeah, yeah. And
I learned
fucking
how to defend myself.
at what point do you think like you said you were in there for a few months?
Yeah.
At what point do you think you were just like, you know what, this isn't so bad? We like a weekend, 2 weeks, a month?
I'd say like 3 weeks, man. That's when it wasn't so bad.
Damn. And when you got out, what happened? Were you put on probation or sent to camp first, or?
Yeah, when I got out, I was sent probation. And the next time I fucked up, I went to camp. But every time I got out, it was like a party.
Yeah.
It was like, I can't wait to get busted and come out again, and start all over. You know, it's fun. It was like a graduation. But yeah.
Damn. And how many times did you go to like juvenile hall and camp and all that shit?
I want to say like, man, I want to say like at least 8 or 9 times.
Damn.
But the last one I did was when I was 17. I did a carjacking. You know, I bumped it up a little, and that's when my grandma passed away, and I just lost it, man. So I carjacked somebody for their car, and instead of giving me 6 years in prison, they gave me 9 months with an adult strike. So because I was barely gonna turn 18, so that's like the longest straight time I did was in camp, 9 months.
All right. Yeah. So you were did a 9-month camp program and fucking you kind of got lucky, dog. If you think about it, you know what I mean? Like fucking carjacking, like, that's a YA sentence, you know what I mean? Or even fucking fight your fitness back then, you know what I mean? Like you go straight to join and shit. Like you didn't see that as like, man, I got lucky, or were you just like, fuck it, I got over?
Well, I was like, I don't want to do 6 years in prison, so I'm like, because I'm gonna turn 18. They could have did that. They could have waited until I turned 18, and I was like, fuck it, where do I sign at? 9 months with adult strike? Take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. And fucking so after 9 months you get out, you're back on the streets and shit, and haven't learned anything, same shit.
Same shit, man. Fucking drinking was my downfall back then. I was immature. I should let it get the best of me, you know. Mom used to chase me around trying to find me until one day I got shot in both my legs due to drinking. And yeah, that was like probably when I got out, I was 18 already. So yeah, I got shot like a month later, man. Just acting a fool. Yeah, I go into parties and shit, like just places I shouldn't be. And top it off, I was living in the Inland Empire area for a little bit. So at that time, it was like a little like, we're over here, you're over there. What are you doing over here? You know? Yeah. There's tension, you know. So I learned my lesson, you know, going places I shouldn't be.
Yeah, kids kind of think we're invincible, bulletproof and shit. You know what I mean?
We don't think sometimes, man.
Yeah. So it sounds like you had like some kind of like anger issues. Were you mad or what was it like? There was kind of like building all of this like fuck it, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like you were on a destructive path. You know what I mean?
Honestly, man, as a teen, I live with my grandparents, so like, I didn't have my mom or dad, you know.
Yeah.
But so I had a lot of hate, man. I was like, fuck, you know, I wanted some love, so I had the homies right there, man. They showed me what's up.
Yeah.
At 12 years old, I drank my first bottle of King Cobra. You know, I mentioned that one of my songs where "Need Some Sleep" it's called. Yeah. And yeah, man, I drank my first bottle and I just fell in love with the homie love and just everything that came with it, man.
Yeah, see, I think there's a lot of people that don't understand that. Like, there's always a reason for this. You know what I mean? Especially as a youth. You know what I mean? Like you weren't out there acting a fool because everything was going right for you. You know what I mean? There were a lot that were happening, and there's a lot of pain in your heart, and you decided to project that on others. So I could definitely see. You know what I mean? Like,
Spencer, my boy. 1 second. Hello? All right, no, sorry about that.
No problem. Yeah, I was just saying, like, fucking, like, that must have been tough on you, you know what I mean? Growing up without your mom and your pops, you know what I mean? Like, them not being in the picture. Did that make, like, going back to jail easier? Because, like,
it did. It really did, because, it was a different world in there. I guess you could say I was institutionalized as a youngster before I went to prison, because I already know how it is to live in the South Block. I already know how it is to be away from family. I know all that shit, man. And for a long time, I blamed my youth, what I went through as an adult. But then you mature, and you realize once you hit a certain age, that's just not cute anymore. You know,
Yeah.
you're responsible for your own actions. You're older. Right? You have a choice: to do good or do bad. And I think I was still trying to figure myself out after this last term.
Damn.
You know, and it took me. I'm 30. I'm 33 years old, man, and it barely took me now to realize like, hey, jail ain't the place to be no more, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get out. You said you get shot, and you're about 18 years old.
Yep.
And how was that? Were you like, oh fuck, like I should probably watch out, or were you more like, nah, fuck that, like it's
No,
on? You know,
I still walk the streets, man. And what's crazy because when I was 17, I got bit by a canine unit right here. The police, yeah, they tore me up right here, and I'm traumatized with dogs. I don't give a fuck what kind of dog it is. I'm traumatized. But if I was walking through a dark alley, I'll be more scared of a dog biting me than anybody trying to shoot me. It's weird. Like,
yeah.
I wasn't scared to get shot again. I figured like I didn't die, so I must be here for a reason.
Well, I think too, because you know, be from the streets, you're anticipating that kind of violence. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you're from the cops, you're not expecting a dog to fucking bite you. You know what I mean? So that's like, oh, that's unexpected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get shot. You're back on the streets. How soon after do you start getting busted again?
Not that long, man. Because when I went to prison, I was 22 years old. So 18, 19, 21, 22. It took me 4 years to get busted in prison.
Damn.
But before that, I was in and out the county, man. So I got a little taste of the county. My first day in county was kind of rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. But the way I see it, man, if you can make it in the county, you can make it anywhere.
What happened there? Well, what made it rough?
But what made it rough was I was always a little short guy, you know. So I always had to like, I'm Tripper Loco, like fuck this. Hey, if anybody fucks with me, I'm gonna get down. But what I didn't know was, when you fight, there's consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was always taking 13 seconds. I don't give a fuck. If somebody get crazy, I'm gonna get down, man. I'm gonna take the consequences after. So I'll be my girl visiting me with all lumped up and shit, black eyes, like what happens, you know? I don't know. I was just a knucklehead, man.
Didn't want to run with the program. You're like, fuck that shit. I got my own program.
Yeah. You know, anybody that knows me, they know I'm speaking the truth, man. It's like prison, man. I raise my hand for everything. I move too fast.
Yeah.
I move way too fast.
So what did you go to the joint for the first time for?
Carjacking.
Damn, again.
That was my second carjacking, which gave me 2 strikes.
Damn, and how long they break you off with that time?
It gave me 6 years, 85%. I was supposed to get on 5, but I ended up maxing out my date.
Damn.
Yeah.
And fucking and before you went to the joint, were you rapping at that time? Because you know you be dropping. Yeah.
I was rapping. I've been rapping since well, I really started like when I was like 16, 17. I gave it a try. My cousin Midget Loco, he taught me how to rap and shit. I used to see him rapping. I wanted to do it too. And every time I try to like sing a song, he'd be like, "Man, you gotta come harder than that. Like, you give me constructive criticism." You know?
Yeah.
The day I got shot in my legs, I wrote about it, and I'm like, "Check this shit out." And he's like, "That's what's up, man." So ever since then, I just kind of went with it.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
And what do you think it was that kind of made you like? Because at a point you would think you'd have to choose. You know what I mean? Am I gonna be in the streets or am I gonna rap? What do you think it was that kind of said, you know what, the streets is where it's at? You know what I mean? Because obviously you have talent, you have a following. You know what I mean? You have all that going. But what do you think it was that brought you back to the streets?
As far as messing up,
Yeah.
And drugs, bro. There's no other way to say it. It's getting high. You forget about your priorities, and
you
start losing respect for yourself, man. And just go on a good one. And depending on what you do, and I was just lost, man. I was lost. I used to think everybody was against me. Like I used to think everybody was hating on me. I was like, man, I'm rapping about the shit I'm doing, but it's not. It wasn't about that. It was about like we could rap about it, but like you got to be focused when you're doing this, you know.
Yeah.
We got fans looking up to us, man. Little kids saying, they look at me like, if he could do it, I could do it too. And what kind of example am I going to be if I'm still getting high and fucking up? You know? It's a bad example. And it took me a while to realize that.
So let me ask, because you said something that a lot of people won't say, which is pretty deep. You kind of didn't have when you're on dope, you don't have a lot of respect for yourself, right?
Yeah, you don't.
And so that that's pretty trippy because a lot of people don't take accountability. You know what I mean? Because they blame the dope and shit. So let me ask: were there any times where you kind of acted out of character, fucked up relationships, fucked up just like good friendships that you had with people because you were too high?
Yep.
Damn, how was
I lost
that?
a lot of friends, man.
Huh?
I lost a lot of good friends, man. Like trust issues and shit. Yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah, because like I've seen it too often where I even have people tell me like my intentions are good. You know, I'm trying to look out for cats, and they're like, man, you fucking up. I can't trust you. I'm like, dog, that's a you problem. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never backstabbed nobody. You know what I mean? But I know times like they're high. They don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? And fucking, you think you got to that point where like a lot of times, a lot of what you seen was just kind of blurred, kind of misconstrued and shit, and you fucking took your aggression.
I think what it is, I believe my own lies, man. I tell myself like, yeah, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work itself out, and it doesn't, man. It goes all sour, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of that I think has to do with too that when you say it's gonna work itself out, you kind of have to put the effort into making it work it out. You know what I mean? But fuck it, yeah. When you get like when you're on one, it's just like you ain't doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody wants to fuck with you, and it's true, man. Like when you're high, like nobody wants you around. But when you're sober, family calls you up, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Man, it feels good.
When you went to the joint for that 6-year stretch, were you fucking around with dope in there?
My first term, no. My last term, yes.
Well, let's go over the first term. How was the first term?
Man, it was rough, man. I started off trip out on this, man. I started off in a level 1 yard.
Yeah.
Homie Spanky from Florencia, he told me, he's like, hey, Trips, you got 6 years, fool. He's like, you're not gonna learn shit right here, dog. He's like, I'm going home. I just did 20 years. That's why I'm here. But he's like, this yard soft, fool. Take off on this motherfucker. Spin yourself in the back, and then trust me, fool. You'll get to where you're going now, and you'll learn things, homie. So you won't think that this is the place to be.
Yeah.
I kind of took it into consideration, and I started seeing things that I started noticing what he was talking about. So I went ahead and did that, man. I took off in this pool, and we go to the hole. I was in the right, and now I'm in the 4 yard, man. So I went from a level 1 to a 4. Yeah. And first day on the yard, man, I see someone get stabbed, bro, and I'm like, oh, what did I do, man? Like, this is what it is, man. And yeah, since then I just took my career, like I got validated like within 3 years, man. It didn't take me that long to get validated. I was slammed down my whole term, man, in the shoe.
So you had that indeterminate shoe?
Yeah, I was validated, man. Like, fuck, they got me good, man, because all the shit I did. I did a lot of work in there, man.
A lot of people talk about the like how that fucks with you psychologically, like being in a fucking confined space for like most of the fucking day.
I love it, man. I love that shit. I love it.
Yeah. I think what's a trip is there's a lot of people who especially come from the streets, they don't mind it as much because it's a time to be alone. It's a time like, fuck it, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Like nobody's bothering me. Like I'm right here by myself. You know what I mean? And it's like you go out there, you act up, you come back. You know what I mean? And you're back to nobody bothering. You know what I mean? Yeah. Was that kind of solace for you, like where you found like peace being by yourself in fucking like a shoe program?
Yeah, I'm not lying. At first I hated it, man, but like you get used to it, and it was cool. Yeah, you're only all you gotta do is worry about yourself. Everybody else, you're not gonna see them only in yard, which is an hour in the doggy cages. Yeah. You ever been to the dog pound when you see those dogs in the cages? That's exactly how it looks when you go to the shoe, man.
Yeah, I remember that. It was similar in YA. YA, put a lockup, you're coming chained up, and they're throwing your ass in a cage. And I remember the first time I went to a cage outside, because they used to have the cages just inside, right? Like phone booths kind of shit.
Yeah, they used to have that.
Yeah, when we go outside, they put us in a little bit bigger cage, solitary still. Like we didn't get to be with anyone else. It's ourselves and shit in the cage. And they gave us a ball. What the fuck am I gonna do with this in this fucking cage? You know what I mean? Like it's fucking ridiculous. But how was that for you? Like in and out, like fucking like 1 hour a day. They shackle you up to take you out to the cages, right?
Yeah, it was cool because like my first term, I did a what was it? I did a 9-month shoot term, but
Yeah.
they ended up kicking me out early, and it was cool because when I went back to the yard, I felt like a celebrity and shit. They're like, "What's up,
Yeah,
Chris? That's right. Well, you did that," and then there I go again. Like a week later, I'm fucking doing the same shit, maybe worse. And now it's turning into 14-month shoot, and it was just like an ongoing thing, man. Like in the main line, it's cool. Your time goes fast, but I think in the shoot, if you got a lot of time, that's the best place to be because you're true yourself. You get to find who you are as an individual, and you get to mature faster.
yeah,
You're not around like a bunch of dudes that are acting wild. You're around solid motherfuckers that are there for a reason, not because they wanted to go to show. They're there for
yeah.
putting in work.
Oh yeah. And fucking so you get that indeterminate shoe. You finish your time. You come out. You said you did 6 years, so you're what, 28 at that point?
Yeah, 22. Yeah, I got out when I was like 28. Yeah.
And fucking how was it that time? Because at that point, like you're a young man, relatively, right? Like relatively speaking, you're a young man, but on the streets, you're an OG now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't feel like it, man, but I feel old when you tell me that.
No, but yeah, you know what it is. Like you've been for your neighborhood for all those years. That's what maybe fucking. Let's say you started 12, at 16 years, right? So there's cats that have been banging for 10 years that are OGs too, and you got time on them. You know what I mean? So and there's younger cats that are just coming around 1 or 2 years. You know what I mean? How is it like? How's the reception when you come home? And how did you deal with all that?
Like I said, it feels like you're a celebrity, man. Like it feels good. You get on and like you carry yourself a certain way. People can feel the vibe, especially the women, man. Like I can't lie, the women they know you just got out, and like just that alone is just like guys, motherfucker, like wow, like damn, I mean, it feels good, like nice and healthy, and girls smell that shit from a mile away, man. Had some fun though. Yeah, that's how it was for me. That's how I looked at it every time I got out.
Yeah, and fucking were there any like younger homies that try to go to you for like clash and shit? Like, hey,
yeah,
what's
all
up?
the time. Yeah, all the time, man.
And how did you feel with that? Were you kind of like, man, get out of here, young fool? Or were you like, I'm gonna take these fools under the wing, show them what's up, or?
Because I don't want to say too much, but I used to do my thing in there, man. I used to help out, and homies would see that, and when they had a question, they knew that I've been, somewhere, so they would ask me, like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Come for advice, homie. I always say it's not wrong to ask a question. Never wrong to ask a question. It's when you don't and you do something stupid and you're like, fuck, I should have found out first before I did that. Yeah, but yeah, it feels good, man. The little youngsters coming up to me and talking to me like that. I like helping a homie out. I don't like to break homies, But I can help you out.
And how long did it take for you to go back?
6, let me see, 14, 15. I want to say, well, I could have went back to prison like 2 years after, but I ended up doing a violation, so they gave me county time instead of prison time.
Yeah.
I absconded, man. I didn't report. I was testing dirty, and they said, one more time you're dirty, we're gonna lock you up. So I said, fucking catch me if you can. So I got busted in Las Vegas. Yeah.
And did you do time out there in Nevada, or are they extradited you back to California?
I did 30 days in Nevada, and I did 30 days in LA County, so my time was served.
Damn. Yeah. How was the jail system out there in Nevada?
Oh, it's watered down, man. There's homies out there, but it's not. I don't know. It's not like nothing like LA.
Yeah.
Like Disneyland out there.
And was that the last time you were busted?
No, after that, in and out the county, man, for stupid shit, warrants. I get pulled over for like having a contraband, shit that I'm not supposed to have. And I go to court dates, and I miss my court dates. So every time I get pulled over, it's back to the county, man. Like in and out all the time, in and out the county. So I fucked up and did another GTA. No carjacking. This one was a GTA. Now, yeah, this last one I did 2 years for that.
Damn. And how are those 2 years? Because by this point you're older now, right? You're a little older.
Because see, like where I've been at, man, my first term, it was hard for us to get dope in there because we're always slammed down, and it's real high. It's real high security right there.
Yeah.
So this term, I went to Folsom, man, old Folsom. So, hey, that shit, it's like Disneyland right there, man. Anything you want, it's like right there. So I was having too much fun, man. I ended up, getting strung out, man, and green dots, asking my family for green dots and shit. Damn. Fucked up.
Did they continue to send them, or was there a point where they stopped coming?
They always help me out, man.
And fucking, how did you feel? Like, did you kind of know you were fucking up? Like, damn, like I'm doing too much, or did you just figure it out afterwards?
Nah, I mean, fucking with that black, man. I tried it, I liked it. I'm like, damn, like this shit like makes your time go by fast. My first light was I broke someone's CD player. Can you see me a $50 green light? I pay them back. And they started catching on,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking up, man. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and so you were doing that your whole time there?
The whole time there, man.
Damn. And what happened when you got out? Did you have to slowly get off of that shit, like fucking detox, or how did that?
The heroin wasn't so much as a detox because I never did it before like that.
Yeah.
And I was just doing it for the drive, My shit was meth, Stante, that's my shit. So
yeah.
When I got out, I went back to class, man. All over again. My music, I left. It's been like 3 years, man. I was supposed to drop an album. And
yeah.
Shit.
Damn. And how was it getting clean? What made you decide, like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm done with this. Like I'm gonna get clean and I'm gonna do my thing.
Parole. I wanted to, do good this time.
Yeah.
Get up to my daughter and shit.
Yeah.
I got like 4 boys, but my daughter is my only daughter. I'm my first daughter, and that feels good, man. I want her to have a good dad, I don't know, like I feel the drugs, like fuck that, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, because children definitely they'll look at what you do, and they'll at times they'll mimic that behavior. You know what I mean? So fuck it. Even you said, like, your parents, you know what I mean? They were G's and shit, and look at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just definitely a cycle. So I'm glad you decided to say fuck that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I say I'm gonna be 34, man. I'm like, fuck. Now's the time. I gotta do my music. Like, this is it. That's why I'm fucking. I see it, man. I'm gonna do this shit. Like, regardless. The way I look at it is, what do you mean, know me trying to fucking survive, dog? What do you mean, know me until I get it right?
Yeah.
So I hit the land, I'm gonna fucking keep doing my music until I reach motherfucking get to where my goal is.
Oh yeah. And so what is it that inspires you artistically? Because I know you have that one of your more popular songs were the one where you kind of talked about that chick, you know what I mean? Her cheating on her old man and shit, you know what I mean? So you kind of went that route, and you kind of do things a little differently artistically. Well, what is it that keeps you motivated and inspired for that?
The lifestyle I've been through, I like to talk about it. Like, it motivates me. So when people tell me, hey, I like this song, your song got me through this, your song got me through that. I have the homies tell me that your shit got me through prison, man. Like, I feel where you're coming from. And then when they repeat the song, it makes me feel good. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna keep rapping about this shit because there's somebody out there that might want to hear it. And that's what motivates me. It's trying to help another motherfucker that's going through the same shit I did, or maybe different, similar, and it gets them through it. Because music, it gets you through a lot of shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Especially we had that one artist you like I grew up listening to Eminem a lot. That's where I fucking kind of recognize like how reality is supposed to sound,
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. And fucking there's a song from Eminem where I was like, man, that shit's deep, and he really gets it's a rock bottom.
Yeah.
That shit where he's fucking like, I'm running up on somebody's lawn with guns drawn. Like, he just hit that. I mean, it's fucking like it's a trip because music can be therapeutic. You know what I mean? When you're listening to it, and also when you're writing it. Are there times where like you just feel like, man, you just have so much frustration, you go in there, write a track, and you feel like a little better?
Yep.
Oh yeah. And fucking what's it like when you actually? Because I know there's different stages of making music. You know what I mean? Like, it starts as an idea, you write it out, lay it out, record it, and then when it's engineered, what's it like for you when you hear the finished product, like your fucking dream. You know what I mean? Like your vision laid out there.
Yeah, I get it. I surprise myself all the time, man, and I try to be better than how I didn't. I try to be better than my last song.
Yeah.
I try to have fun with it. You know, when you have fun with it, your reality becomes like a more touchy feeling, and motherfuckers like really feel that. I even get the chills when I hear my shit. I'm like, damn, man, that shit's hard.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love spitting reality, man. I mean, anybody can make a gangster track, you know. I do that shit. You know, I make gangster tracks for the homies that like my shit. You know, you gotta get your fans, you know. But at the same time, just all reality, man. I love spitting reality, shit that's true.
Oh yeah.
And I know how to say it. It's a trip because I started off a gangster trying to rap. I didn't know how to rap. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I got good at it, man. And like now I consider myself an artist because every song that I feel I make, it's great. I don't feel like I make any whack tracks, and I don't know, man. I know. I feel like I know what I'm doing now, and I came a long ways to not do it no more. I have to get this shit done, man. And I'm motivated right now. Super motivated. I want to get this shit cracking.
Oh yeah. So let's go over a little bit of the history of your artistry. Like when was the first time you like entered a real studio where you're like, oh shit, like we could really record this? You know what I mean? Like where you're like, damn, this could really be done. How was that feel?
It was crazy, man. It was like I was like, damn, that's me. Like my first studio session was with the homie Lyric, which is my primo midget. He hooked me up with that studio's time. He's like, hey, we're gonna go to fucking studio today, man. I'm like, all right, because me and midget, we used to record in the karaoke machine. He used to come to my pad and shit and fucking fuck around with the cassette tape and you know play, and then we recorded it with a microphone and we played it back. And I was like, that's right, it sounds hard, but it was nothing compared to where he took me, man, which is a studio. And I fell in love with it after.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember. I don't know if Lyric would ever remember me, but I remember I used to buy shit at a Guitar Center right there in Covina,
Right.
and he'd be right there and shit. You know what I mean? And he'd always be cool. You ask him a question about shit, he'll let you know like engineering wise what was the best shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fucking yeah. So you start making these tracks, right? And you say you did you right now you're with Still Banging?
No, right now I'm solo right now.
Solo right now. But
Yeah.
at one point you were with Still Banging, correct?
Yes. I started off with Charlie Rocampo, with Chino
Right.
Grande, Midget, you know, me, Midget, and Chino, Baby Jokes, you know, all of us, we started together, and you know, that's when I did 6 years. But after Charlie Roll, you know, I went with South Block. I just wasn't, I just wasn't feeling Charlie Roll. I mean, we had our little differences, but you know, it's squashed now. It's nothing major, you know, just little misunderstandings between us within the group, and yeah, I mean, it's all good now, but at the time, you know, you're young, you're hot-headed, you're like, no, fuck that.
Yeah. Chip on you.
Yeah, your pride gets the best of you, and that's what I learned, man. You can't let your pride get the best of you. So, you know, I just left, and I went with the closest one I could think of, which was Wicked. You know, Wicked Willie.
Shout out to Willie. Hell yeah, that's the family. I'm on South Block right now.
Yeah, when I first met him, you know, we clicked. I'm like, yeah, he's from the Valle, I'm from the Valle. You know, we got the same family members. It's like, man, it was meant to be, dog. You know, South Block. Fuck it. Yeah, and then I guess I jinxed myself because I ended up in the South Block. I did 6 years, man, and that's when Midget hit me up. You know, kind of squashed all the shit in the past, and he's telling me about Still Banging. You know, he's like, you know, I got a seat for you, Prime. You know, waiting for you to get out, man. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it, man. Let's grind. And sure enough, you know, I did that when I got out. I went with Still Banging, and man, I made a big name for myself. Man. I was selling units out of the country. It was good. Everybody told me you can't sell CDs no more. It's all digital. And boom, fucking shit, man. I did that. I went back to the old school days. You know, you buy your CDs and just fucking serve them, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, there's still people love things that are tangible. You know what I mean? Things that they could hold on to. You know what I mean? So fucking, you could CDs, shirts, posters. You know what I mean? People want. And what's the plan now? You know what I mean? Now you've been. How long you been out now?
I've been out about a good year. I just got off parole, as a matter of fact, last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. They can't fuck me. You know, I'm in Arizona right now. As a matter of fact, I'm in Phoenix right now, and I've been meeting a lot of people. You know, networking and shit. I got a lot of things lined up, but due to the coronavirus right now, ain't shit cracking right now. You know, no open venues, no nothing.
Yeah. That should have come to pass. You know what I mean? And fucking. So what's the plan once this is all cleared up? What you mean to start hitting shows? You're gonna put out a new album? Do you have anything in the works?
Yes, I'm working on my. I'm actually gonna finish my album that I've been slacking on, called Back on the Streets, which was supposed to be dropped 3 years ago, man. But I've been sleeping on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop that one. But I got a lot of shit lined up, and I got a lot of producers that want to fuck with me, and I want to start my own label. I'm gonna call it About That Life, About That Life Music, or Records, About That Life, BTL.
Yeah.
And my plan is to get talented motherfuckers that that really been somewhere and got talent, man, and just show motherfuckers what you can do.
Oh yeah.
Most of my G's that I met are in prison, man. They got so bad as talent, but they get out. I don't hear from them because they go back. So it's kind of hard to, it's kind of hard, man, to start something if they're career criminals. I'm a career criminal. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I'm done for now, man. I think that's it. Anything can happen, but I think I'm done, man. With prison shit, like I'm cool. Fuck that.
And what's your motivation every day to just say like, nah, I can't do that? Because like I'm not gonna lie, like for me, changing was difficult. You know what I mean? Like especially like my brother-in-laws from the neighborhood and shit. So I was staying with my brother-in-laws and shit. And they would just bounce like, hey, we're taking off. And like they're a gang. I wanted to jump in that ride. You know what I mean? There are a gang of times where I wanted to fucking just roll out there, but I have my wife and kids and shit. That's kind of what kept me going. Well, what is it that stops you from like, nah, I already like know if I do this, it's gonna lead to A, B, and C. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do take chances, man. Sometimes I run amok. I'm out there fucking getting down with fools. I'm out there like acting like a youngster all over again. All because I'm mad and I don't want to be home. I'm out there in the streets, man, running amok. But to steal a car again is what I love doing. And I think what gets me thinking is like, man, I already did time. I ain't trying to go back for fucking months or years, Hell no, I'm done. That's what stops me is knowing where I've been. It's like, it sucks, man.
Yeah.
But when I'm mad and I'm out there running amok, I don't think about that shit. But I mean, I do to a certain extent, man. I do take chances, but I won't take that chance that I know is gonna for sure definitely get me caught up. If I think I could get away with it, I'm gonna do it, man. I gotta stop doing that too, because if I want to pursue my music career,
Oh yeah. And if people want to contact you, locate you, get your shit, like how could they do that? Is it Instagram page, Facebook, YouTube?
Yeah, on Instagram, Tripper Loco. Everything is the same, Tripper Loco. Nothing's changed. My name's not gonna change. It's still always gonna be Tripper Loco. And matter of fact, I'm making a new YouTube channel because my last one I had a lot of followers, but I lost my fucking password, man. So I'm gonna try something different, man. I'm just gonna throw every single video. Everything's gonna be brand new,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they'll follow me on YouTube. Just type in Tripper Loco.
And are there any new artists you're bringing around right now, or is it just you for right now?
There's a couple artists, I'm just waiting for the right time, And we're gonna just come out like bam, like this is us right here.
About That Life, right?
Yeah, About That Life.
All right, cool. Well, anything else you want to say? Any shout outs or anything?
Oh yeah, fucking gracias to all the fans still bumping my shit, because when I did 6 years, when I left Charlie Roll, fucking they still remember what it was, and I was a little youngster on a lowrider bike. And I want to say thank you to this day. You guys motivate me because you tell me what you went through in my music, and motivates me to keep doing more music. For you guys, I'm gonna do this shit. So I just want to say thank you to everybody out there supporting my music and fucking bumping the real one.
Oh yeah. Well, it was a pleasure, G. You know what I mean? Thanks for taking the time to chop it up with us. You know what I mean? Fucking wish you the best success, and hope we see that new album soon, and fucking, you know what I mean? You have to get the show going over here.
Hey, gracias. I appreciate you, man, and for Wicked Willie for hooking this up, man. Gracias.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Wicked Willie, South Block. My boy. Appreciate it, G. Keep going, dog.
You have a good one, homie.
You too.
All right.